Adam Davies.
You alright, guys? Should be a good match, shouldn't it?
Should be. Yeah, I see Mick won the lag there, so he's going to be breaking first. See how he does. It's been a bit of a struggle, hasn't it, on the break this weekend? So.
Yeah, I mean, even then you just think that the balls didn't really split, did they, at all?
Yeah.
Come on,
Not
nice
bad.
though.
Yeah, it's part of the couple. Not a bad split. Certainly not bad for somebody of mixed quality.
Yeah. He's more than capable of working around them tight areas, isn't he?
Yeah, I've not caught how he's been playing today, to be honest, but so he won 8-1 last game.
An 8-2 first round as well, didn't he? So
Yeah, he's not doing bad then. See, Adam's had some gruelers as well, hasn't they?
yeah, he beat that. The French guy won it in the last 32.
Yeah,
That was 8-6, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, he's had some long games there.
Do you know what score the last 16 game was? Or?
I'm not sure. Last I saw, I think he was 7-4 up, so he seems to finish pretty soon after. I'm guessing he won at 8-4. That was that Sean Sharkey, was it? You got the other quarter final going on at the minute on the other table, which is Carl Sutton versus Dave Fernandez. Which last I saw of that, I think it was 3-2 to Carl Sutton, but it was.
I think it was
two shots off.
Carl,
Yeah, well, it was 2 shots off the break, weren't he? I'm assuming he probably took them. And Dave Fernandez trying the old tap break, it didn't quite work with a bit of a dodgy rack on himself.
The arena looks really nice as shit, though, doesn't it? I mean,
yeah,
spot on, to be honest, isn't it?
Yeah, it does. They've done a good job of it, really, with the tiered seating all round.
Obviously, Mick's brought a nice crowd in as well now for this match, hasn't
he? Yeah.
I'm sure you'll get a few more in as well.
I'd imagine they probably will do shortly, yeah. You're pretty sure to have a good game, really, when you've got two people of Mickle and Adam Davies' quality.
Adam just winning the tour as well last week, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, he played superb, last weekend.
I was interested to see how Mick could get on this week, to be honest, because he just come back from Australia, hasn't he? And
yeah.
Obviously the table's a lot different over there, and he's been over there for a couple of months, hasn't
he? Yeah, I think he's done about 2.5 months out there, and like you say, the tables are a bit more like a snooker style table, I think, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're like, I think ours are 7 foot, but the ones in Australia are about, I think they're 8 foot, aren't they?
Are they? Right. Yeah, he seems to adapt pretty well, doesn't he, really? I think he won a few big comps out there and picked up a few quid, I think. I think he does alright out of that Australia trip, doesn't he? So it's not bad if you can do it, really, is it? Going over to Australia for
however many exhibitions he's done, and plus he's won the big guns, didn't he, over there? Big money there, really.
Still got a little bit of work to do here, haven't they, with that yellow on the rail there, just making it a little bit tricky.
I think he's come a bit far for this one. He might have to a gentle shot this.
Yeah, he's playing around there. Doesn't look good.
Can't tell whether that goes. I don't think it does.
It's tight, isn't there? Might sneak in.
If not, he'll probably just knock that one down the rail. A lot of the seeds have gone out, aren't they? I think Carl's still in it, but I think these are the only 2 seeds left in it, Mick and Carl.
Right. Yeah, I've not noticed it. I've noticed obviously that Phil went out earlier on, which is always a surprise, isn't it? But I mean, he was.
I think at least 4 of the seeds went out first round, didn't they? In the last 64.
Yeah. I mean, Phil was playing a quality player in Callum Singleton, but Phil was 5-1 up, and you don't normally expect Phil to lose from 5-1 up, really. Callum's come back and beat him 8-6, so he must have played well to do that.
It just shows like when you got 2 top players playing, any scoreline's possible, really.
Yeah.
it's all about the bottom two balls near the black area. He just needs to get on that one next to the black good, so it can get the one on the rail.
Yeah, I was just looking at you might take, and I mean, maybe would you look at taking...
There's a chance you could play this one over the bag and come all the way around now.
Yeah,
off the
that's what I
angles.
was wondering. Maybe take
Yeah.
the one near the black next, and then you could still get on the one to the top corner and come back round for the one on the bottom.
I'm assuming he's just not hit that enough. It's a tough shot now, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought he might have just played to the left-hand side of the table, gone for the one near the black, and then took the one into the top right corner and screwed down onto the one on the rail.
I think I like the shot he played.
But he's just caught
He's
it a bit.
He's just really not hit it well, has he?
He's still got a shot, and you wouldn't rule it out, would you, for somebody of Adam's quality?
I think you can tell he just knows it's a big frame just to sort of settle into the match, though, innit?
Yeah. That's a nice shot.
Yeah, it's a great shot.
Adam himself's a former world champion. Was it around 2010, 2011, something
Yeah,
like that,
I
when
think
he
it
won
was,
it?
yeah.
And obviously you've got Mick, who's 5 times and current world champion. Yeah, don't get much better.
That was a great shot. I thought he was just going to drop that in,
Pulling
just leave
exhibition
himself
shots
the
out.
long red. I mean, surely if he's played it like that, he could have just left the last red into the middle, couldn't he, really? And go all the way around like that.
Wouldn't have looked as good though, would it? I wouldn't say he's normally known for his flare shots, Adam, really, but
That was a nice finish in the end,
a
wasn't it?
nice one out there, and a couple of good shots, really. The one down the rail, going into the yellow and the black, was a nice shot.
Yeah.
Well. It's always nice that as well, first frame, when your opponent's had that chance, they've not taken it, and then you've gone and taken a nice finish out. It's a frame that you could have almost written off, really, but he took it out well. I'm just making sure the racks, so I've noticed that a little bit this week, that you got to really make sure that rack's tight. Sometimes it can be difficult just to get those top balls touching.
Yeah, so a lot of breaks. So far, the balls don't really open up, do they?
There's a lot of cut breaks really seem to be the best at the minute, really, don't they? Just because you're avoiding that top ball not being touchy.
I mean, I've seen a bit of Dylan, and he's catching the cut break really well, and
Yeah.
he seems to be. Well, he's in the quarters, isn't he, now, and he's not really had a close game yet, I don't think.
Yeah, and he's playing that well at the minute, Dylan, that if he's getting the chance, he's generally taking them out, isn't
And
he?
he's in the opposite half of the draw to this game, isn't he? I think
Yeah, which definitely...
could definitely see him, Dylan, getting to the final.
Yeah. Yeah, he got to the tour final last week and he played superb there, so wouldn't rule that out, definitely.
It's a nice break there, isn't it? Should be
There's another good chance, really, yeah.
straightforward from here for Adam. Just the ball, the two reds together, the one nearest to the yellow. I think that's probably going to be his only problem, isn't it?
So the problem's the fact that he's getting frames and they're going on for mix, so it's going to be difficult to win.
Just done into the yellow now, and should be straightforward from there. I'm guessing he tried getting that angle a couple of shots ago, but I'm not going to leave that till last shot. It's an interesting start because we'll see what Mick can do from here now. A couple of frames behind.
Yeah, I mean, he did go behind earlier on, didn't he? He was 5-3 down against Jason Bates and came back and won at 8-6. That's a potential tricky game though against Jason. He's a good potter, isn't he?
It's a nice confident finish that from Adam, really.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, in reality, Adam playing Mick, it shouldn't really bother him, should it? But you just never know. Yeah, there's always that chance, isn't there? It can get into your head a little bit. Looking forward to the Masters tomorrow.
Well, after going out early today, not really thinking about that at the moment, but yeah, I think once it starts tomorrow, I think I'll forget about today and
it's always difficult when you're just coming off a loss, isn't it? Really,
it's a really good tournament, though, the Masters, in it, because I mean, there's how many players? About 300 players.
Yeah,
in it?
it'll be about 300 players in it, and it's a random draw as well each round.
Random draw every round, so you play your game, and then it's just that excitement of not.
Yeah, you don't know
you don't know what the draw
There's
is.
no sort of like looking at the draw and trying to sort of plan your route or anything. Which for me would normally be first round and I'm out, so I don't really have to do much planning, to be honest. So I'll be alright. Well, still wasn't the greatest break there from Mick, was it?
Didn't really explode again, did they?
I don't know whether he did bother checking the rack there like Adam did, but I think he might have to be honest, because it's so easy not to get them quite right.
It is, yeah. I mean,
it really is.
I was spending about a couple of minutes before on when I'm setting balls up from it myself. I think I'd take yellows here, but I don't think. Not sure there's one goes, to be honest.
Yeah, that's his problem.
Just the reds, it's all about getting down to the one at the bottom of the table, innit?
Yeah, I mean, one shot here, he might just pot this and bounce the other one out, do you think? And sort of like through the gap between the yellow and black. Just overcut that one a little. It's another decent chance really for Adam here, although the red's covered the yellow up in the top corner, the other yellow passes it, probably goes off it, doesn't it? So
yeah, he's covered the bag a little bit, but I fancy Adam to be slightly favourite now for the frame.
Especially because from the looks of it, if he pots this ball into the bottom right, he'd probably knock the other ball off that's on the rail.
Yeah. Yeah, we've just been told Mick's tip come off in the. I think it was actually the lag in the first round.
Was it the lag? So it wasn't even the break, was it?
That's what I've been told. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's glued it back on, and he's just
Maybe
going for everybody.
maybe a little tentative about braking as well, because he brakes with it, so maybe he isn't giving it quite as much on the braking. It's unfortunate when you first shot of the day, you tip falling off, really. It's not quite what you want, is it?
Not sure whether he's gonna pot that yellow into the top right to break it out, or he might even play that yellow off the red to knock the red out of the way of the path of the yellow.
Yeah, I'd imagine he's probably going to open it up
Yeah.
and open the pocket up.
I think this is a key positional shot now.
Get a wide a bit more on that maybe, but still alright.
Yeah, because he's having to roll this now, but he doesn't really want to roll it because he wants to make sure that red comes out of the pocket, doesn't he?
He's going to power it in and come round the angles a little bit, yeah. There's just a little bit more risk in that, the fact that you're not sure where the red's going and your white's going in the same path. He'd have rather have gone a bit further and not had to do that, but he played it well.
Yeah, I think it was a bit tougher than it looked, that shot.
Well, I'll put commentator's kiss on him, but he's playing pretty flawless, really. Yeah.
He is, yeah. He's looking confident as well. Yeah, it's very nice.
That's 3-0, Adam Davis. Yeah. Cal's getting on in the other quarter-final. Just have a quick look now. You can see the score of that one.
Let's have a look at the other scores as well.
Sutton's 6-3 up against Dave Fernandez. And then soon to come you'll have Rob Warren versus Dom Cooney and Partab Singh versus Dylan Leary. The next match is up after these two. Battle of the seniors, isn't it? Partab versus Dylan.
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah, they're both seniors, aren't they?
Players out there.
Playing some of the best pool in the 50s.
Yeah. I mean, at the minute, Dylan's just making almost no mistakes.
I mean, he's breaking well, and
as soon as
I've
he's
not
at the
seen him
table,
this
you
much.
just fancy him dishing him. You just can't see anything else, really.
I think he won the Europeans in February as well this year, didn't he?
Yeah. I played him on the tour last week. I lost 7-6 to him, and he just made no mistakes. He was just flawless.
Adam seems to do that a lot, doesn't he? You know, he gets down to a shot and then he gets back up, doesn't he? And
Yeah.
seemed to come away a bit, I think
He did. He was weak.
He's always reacting.
He
innit?
definitely missed it without a doubt, but I thought he'd missed it and he was going to catch
Yeah,
the jaw
I
and
did think he
cover
was
it.
going to cover the back. Yeah.
It was strange. I don't know whether it's maybe caught a finger mark or something on the table. It was the way it came away wasn't.
Yeah, because I wasn't expecting it. Yeah.
He's gone a little bit far there as Mick, he wants the ball that he's going to have to take now into the middle, but cut back on it.
I think is he looking to go into that red that's on the top rail? I'm not sure it goes. I'm thinking he's coming round off the cushion now.
He's putting a lot of right on it there, isn't it, to try and help him out.
It's just slid off that rail, didn't it?
Yeah, he needs to do something and quick though. You don't want to go too far behind Adam, do you?
Yeah, Adam's not going to give you many chances to come back into the game, is he?
Got to the final of the Masters last year as well, I think, did Adam, didn't he? I think he lost to Callum Singleton in the final.
I think Adam beats him. He had like one of the toughest draws in the tournament as well. I think he beat Cousins and Chris Mellin. I think he beat Darren Appleton as well to get to the final.
Did he?
Yeah.
It's an unfortunate enough from Mick. He'd got the shot.
He's not played it. He didn't play how he wanted to, did he?
Yeah, he wanted to be sort of an inch above that knuckle and it to come off and go into the red and yellow, but he's got it wrong. But he's a bit unlucky to going off. That'll be the pocket.
I mean, it's a weird game pool, and I mean, Mick's been destroying everybody so far, and Adam's had quite a few close games as well.
Yeah, he's been scraping it really, Adam, hasn't he? It's difficult to stay in it at times as well when you feel like the game's not quite going your way and you get off to a bad start. It can be difficult to keep your head about it.
Yeah, it makes things seem harder than it actually is, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Red Bull's nominated. 30 seconds.
And a sensible shot there, really, and you can't really see him going wrong with his clearance now. That he's just opened that up. He could have potted it and screwed off the side rail, but it was a risk that he didn't need to take.
To be honest, it shows you playing with a bit of confidence when you use your two shots like that, I think.
Yeah.
Tends to be when you're not feeling confident, you tend to just try and keep your
Trying to
two shots, don't you?
Yeah.
All of a sudden it can easily go wrong. It's not the scoreline I was thinking I was going to see at the start.
Yeah, but a lot of time, it only takes a couple of breaks to go Mick's way and can all change, can't it?
Let's see if he checks the rack this time, because the first two have not really opened up.
Yeah, whether he is holding back because of his tip or whether it is that they're a bit of a dodgy rack, it's difficult to say.
Mick's just gone off the table there on the break.
Has it right?
Lights come off, yeah.
Did he check the rat this time? Did he make sure that looks alright?
I don't think so. I mean, I think he's just tried to hit it even harder this time, and the white's just come off the table. Yeah. Adam's still got 2 shots from here.
Just looking at the one into the right middle, aren't they? I mean, they're never easy when they're so close together, are they? A little stabby sort of shot, aren't they? Not exactly what you want. He's got the easier one to the left middle, but the position's not as good. Maybe he's just going to set this up, maybe. Yeah, it's. I think that's the right idea. That and then use your 2 again. I think if he'd have took it to the left middle, there'd have been no advantage. He'd have still had his 2, but he wouldn't be in as good a position as this. So.
Well, I mean, it's not a shot many people would have played, to be honest. I mean, most people would have still gone for that ball into the middle.
Yeah. Just makes the black so much easier, doesn't it? Because you've set it up exactly where you need to be for getting on the blacks. It's a good shot.
You can tell he's playing with confidence. He's playing a lot quicker than he normally does. Yeah,
like you say, he's had some long games today, hasn't he? And obviously, part of that is the fact that he's a little bit slower than the rest. Not slow, is he, as such, but he just, like I said before, he gets up on shots and he makes sure that he's 100%, but he is an attacking player. But I suppose he's also equally as comfortable with a safety game if he has to, so it depends on how the game goes. But with this one, it's gone all his way at the minute, really. It's not been any sort of easy chances by the first frame, really, for Mick. And everything's kind of gone Adam's way.
I mean, he's still got to take the chances, hasn't he? And he has done.
Yeah. That's 5-0, that's it?
Yeah.
See, Adam's just making sure here, and I can't really fault him, to be honest, for doing it. It's such a big shot. If you're not getting your break quite right, then there's a good chance that you're not getting back to the table, really.
And it is something that everyone seems to have been slightly struggling with at some point in the last couple of days.
Yeah, there's a bit of a debate, really, isn't there, about what's the best thing for racking them. You've got your various approaches, haven't you, with your normal triangle and your shark rack, and you've got the rack where it pushes up from the back. But
I think the main thing is just, taking the time just to make sure they're set up, really.
That's
you can do it with any triangle.
A normal triangle's fine, it's just like you say, making sure they're right. I mean, the shark rack does guarantee it, but the only problem is it's almost too open, really, isn't it, with that?
Yeah, the balls tend to stay off the rails as well when you actually broke off, and it seems to make the game a bit easier, doesn't it?
Yeah. Another nice chance here, really, isn't there? Just
the first shot,
yeah.
Still a couple of balls on the rail, but the way he's playing at the moment, you just fancy him to get these, don't you?
You do, really, because they're playing quite nice down the rails as well, aren't they? So,
as long as you play them at a decent pace, they tend to be going in, don't they?
Yeah. Kuhn as nice as Adam is at the minute. I won't be too worried about him, I don't think.
Mick's off the nice angle here just to knock this off the rail.
A bit fortunate there, he's not caught that quite how he wanted and could easily have gone in off then.
I think it goes though.
Yeah, and even if it doesn't, he could still take the one up the top end of the table. Some cutback, but
I'm guessing he was assuming he was going to cover that pocket. Probably a shot he didn't expect to pop, but they just always seem to go in, don't they, when you try that?
well, you found that out earlier on, didn't you? 3 in a row, one of them being the black.
Yeah, just when you try and cover a pocket, they always go in, don't they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a brilliant shot. Oh,
Oh yeah, he's going to be alright, I think. Yeah.
The way he's potting these, he's just going to slam this in down the rail now and screw back for the black.
Yeah, I think Mick might be shaking his head a little bit though. I can't see him, he's not on camera, but I can't imagine he's happy with the 2 kisses that he got there. Well, he's caught that way off, hasn't he? I'm surprised, I honestly fancied him to get that one.
Well, let's see what Mick can do now, then he's get back into this.
It's a must win for him.
Yeah.
Do you think he just goes straight out for it, pots the ball into the top left? No, he's going for the bottom left. Looks like he had the perfect angle on the top left to do this shot. Let's go.
Yeah, it's come out nice, hasn't it? Looks like he's in cruise mode. 10 more seconds, these are in, aren't they?
Yeah. Very much like me in the last frame last night when I was just walking around potting them and then snooking myself
He's
on
a
the
bit
black.
straight on this, to be honest. I mean,
yeah, I think he's made a
if he
similar
can't run
mistake
through.
to what I did.
I don't know whether he can, if he runs to the pocket, whether the yellow goes or not.
Yeah. Looks like that's what he's doing.
Oh, that's really
real
good.
there,
To the
but
side.
that's
He's giving it a look as well. I think he's a bit of an apology to Adam, that is.
That should have been right on the
Yeah.
black, that. I don't know what it's caught there, but it's certainly come away, hasn't it?
But I mean, stuff like that can change a match, that can't it? I mean, if he gets a chance in the next frame, anything can happen, can't it?
It's his mixed break now, isn't it? And he's not had a real decent break as yet, has he?
You just fancy that he's going to get the chance of coming back into the match, don't you? You can't see him getting destroyed anyway.
You can't, but you know, if Adam keeps on getting these first chances, you know, you'd fancy him to take them. I think he'll be a little disappointed missing that ball down the rail. It was tricky, but somebody of Adam's ability and the way they're going down the rails, I think he really fancied it. Looks like Fernandez and Sutton still going on the left hand side. Fernandez might have been throwing in a few more tap breaks maybe, keep the match going. Still no joy there for Mick. These yellows look pretty good, don't they? this one into the bottom left and get straight onto the one on the rail. That's it's awkward one.
He's gone straight into it now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's perfect.
I think he's going to be wanting to get on the one furthest up the table as soon as he can, really. I think he might just drop this through and then play the one into the left middle and then get on that one then. And then all his work's down at the bottom end of the table, isn't it?
Yeah, it should be fairly straightforward for him, really. It's just keeping a nice white ball here, really. All the pots are going to be easy enough out there. It's just keeping that white one.
That was probably the only place he didn't want to be.
Yeah, because he would want to bring this back ideally, but now he's going to have to stun across instead, isn't he?
I mean, he could have been short of that red as well, and he'd have still had a shot on that.
Yeah. He's just added a little bit of difficulty to this.
I don't know if he can still play it, but just with a bit of right hand side, I don't know whether he can cue the white or not, no.
It's a bit of a change of plan now.
Yes, it's just finding his way back up there, but it's not what he wanted to be doing.
He's got quite a bit of angle there.
Yeah, I think he didn't quite pot that in the centre of the pocket, did he? So I think that's why the white's ended up on the rail.
Yeah, if this white was a couple of inches off the rail, it'd make things a lot easier.
I'm not sure he can pot the yellow in any of the left pockets. I don't think so.
Doesn't look that way, does it? I mean, if anything, he'd have been better off there really giving it a bit with the white, so that he'd have an angle coming back down the table, so he could come off two.
I think he's actually looking to play this off the knuckle of the middle pocket. Oh, he's missed a pot. Yeah, I think he was trying to find a really adventurous way back to this side of the table then, wasn't he?
Yeah, probably a bonus for him that he's missed the pot in all honesty. Especially with it staying over the pocket. It's just made that red a little trickier, maybe a double on it.
Might be able to screw into it. The shot, I think, maybe.
Yeah, possibly. Got the angle. Nicely done. Just got enough on it.
Might just be a little thin now, but I think if he gets on it better than he is now, I think. So.
Oh, he's played for the yellow there and caught the red.
He's really got into that, hasn't he?
Yeah, he was trying to knock the yellow towards the back rail and it just made his work a lot easier, but now, a bit of trouble.
I mean, he's still favourite for this frame, he's just got
Just got to find a good
to have to
safety.
play a safety shot instead now. Probably pop this one to the middle and then play a snooker in between the reds.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's not
It doesn't
great
look
either, is it?
happy, no, it doesn't look like he's coming off really. You'd want it to be, you know, a good way past the ball line really.
But I mean,
If he
he
went
could have
another-
gone too far there. He could have been anywhere in that,
yeah.
anywhere in the bulk area.
If he'd gone sort of, you know, another 6 to 9 inches, it would have been quite easy really, it'd have been straightforward. But like I say, he could have gone a foot and a half,
Yeah.
and it'd have still been fine really. Wouldn't it?
I'm not sure how he can get a snooker from here. He might have to come off the back rail.
Exactly, yeah, that might be the best way really.
it's a nice shot.
Played it well.
But I mean, it's an easy escape, and the Reds are still a bit awkward now, aren't they?
Yeah, but they got right on it. They'd been able to get a tight snooker and open the Reds up in the same shot, wouldn't they? That's what I'd be hoping for, because you always figure that Adam's probably going to get out of whichever snooker you put him in, but if you open the Reds up at the same time, then you're not too bothered.
He's going to hit this, but Adam's obviously going to try and get a safe white as well if he can from here. I think the easy escape's off the side rail, but I think if he comes off the bottom rail, the white's going to come up this side of the table and might leave it a bit safer.
The problem is now Mick's got a very
Yeah,
easy
he's just
snooker.
got an easy shot off the back rail now, hasn't he?
30 seconds.
I mean, he could still play attacking if he wanted. He could cut that red in and
Go into
flick them out, but
it's like he is doing. They just went in that ball, didn't they? There's a bit of a rattle there, but he got it. So easy to take your eye off the pot when you're looking at something like that.
still not straightforward from here. He's still got to get down to the red nearest to the middle.
It looks okay if you're just screwing it straight back here, though, doesn't he? And then going around the angles.
I think he might have been trying to get on it then, to be honest. That's perfect. There's a couple of mistakes from Adam. He could be could get interest in this. Yeah.
Certainly made sure the black wasn't rolling off there, mate. He fired that one. Must have been his Chinese 8-ball coming at him there, because they just fire every shot in, don't they, Chinese 8-ball. Yeah, I mean, Adam will be a little disappointed, really, because, you know, there's a good argument for being 7-0 up.
There is, yeah.
He's had some good chances. But at the start of the game, if you'd offered him 5-2 lead at this stage, I think he'd be taking that one, wouldn't he? Snatching your hand off.
You know, against Mick though, it's never over.
No.
Break 14, David on his break. Leading by 7 break to 6. Start running. Ball spotted. Yellow ball's in play.
That looks like Dave Fernandez is having a bit of a comeback there against Carl Sutton. He's 6-5 down now. Where this match is going, it could be finished before that one, and I think that started probably a good 45 minutes, an hour before.
Red ball's in play.
he certainly caught those well. Maybe not the easiest of splits, but still not bad. Certainly caught them well. I would guess he's probably going to go reds, maybe with a view to putting this one in the top left and screwing down into the yellow that's near the red at the bottom left. Wow. See the disappointment there with that one. That's a very nice shot there from Mick. Sort of changes the perspective of this frame really, because I think Adam would have wanted to pop that ball over the corner. I can't see him having gone for the coverage of that one. He was still in quite a nice position, but with Mick getting that pocket now, it's changed the dynamic of this frame a little. Adam could look to get both balls out in one shot here by doubling the red that's near the yellow into the other red on the rail, but it's a bit of a gamble because he would be leaving Mick a clearance. He's played it well, but there's still a definite chance here for Mick. Just weighing up whether it's landed nice or not for the eventual double on the yellow that's near the red, because ideally you'd like that yellow to be bang over the pocket and then you'd be able to back double the yellow that's covered onto that yellow. A little unfortunate there. It was a nice shot to open up that pocket. Well, I don't think he could have played that shot much better. point on the black there. That really was some finish. I mean, Adam, he left him a chance. He took a gamble, like I say, getting both balls out. He played it well by knocking that yellow over to the side, but it really was a top-class finish from Mikkel there. It's 5-3 and definitely game on. Aaron Davies just rejoining me here in the commentary. Mick's just
getting the drinks in.
Yeah. Doing a quick beer run. Mick's just pulled out an absolute monster there.
Has he, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, Adam, he played a good shot. He got 2 balls out. Mick had covered a bag. And Adam got 2 balls out in one hit and put one of Mick's safe in the same shot. And Mick's just pulled out a monster finish to get it back to 5-3.
But I mean, like from 5-0, the 2 frames after that, I mean, it's just given Mick that little bit of hope that he can get back into it, and that's all he needs in it. He's going to take that, isn't he?
He does need a break. He's not really had one decent clear-cut chance as yet after the break, and he's actually only had 1 chance in total, and it wasn't the easiest, was it?
Yeah.
That first one.
This is an important frame now for Adam. He needs to take these, really. You don't want Mick getting too close.
Yeah, I mean, if Adam takes his frame, 3-frame gap, he's sort of reasonably happy. If he doesn't, 1 frame in it,
I mean, there's a bit of pressure on it because he's going to know that, and he don't really want Mick to get too close.
Not when you've been 5-0, and to be honest, you know that you should have been 7.
Yeah.
And even in that frame there, Adam had first chance. He landed on reds. It wasn't bad, it wasn't perfect, it wasn't as good as some of them that he's had, but he went for a red in the corner, and I'm assuming he did go all out for it. He put it over the bag. I couldn't really see much value in the coverage, so I'm assuming he went for it, and he's just jarred it, really. And Mick got himself straight back into the frame with a good coverage. Just hearing there that Dave Fernandez has got it back to 7-all now in that match against Carl Sutton. I think it was 6-3 down, was it?
Yeah.
Dave, who's known for his out-and-out attacking form, has he's been slowing the match down a little, actually.
Yeah, a couple of tap breaks early on.
Yeah,
I mean,
working for him.
It might be that he's struggling with the break as well as
a
lot of people have been.
Yeah, and you don't want to be opening them up for your opponent, do you? So,
It's not straightforward to get in the black from here, is it?
no, he'd fancy he's going to pop this one in the middle and then take the black into the same bag as what his last ball will be, his bottom right.
It's never easy to play position when the ball's in the pocket like that. If he catches a draw, I'm guessing he's going to just try and screw behind the black from here. I mean, he could go wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those shots you'd fancy him to get it right, but any little nick on the black or anything, it can just throw it out, can't it?
Yeah, it's definitely a big shot, this is.
Oh, anything else? Yep.
It just shows it wasn't an easy shot, that. He definitely had to catch that right.
I'm surprised. I mean, it looks like he has played to go into the black. And
I don't know. I just think
wouldn't imagine he would you? You'd imagine he'd be screwing.
I just think he didn't mean to go behind that,
yeah.
and he's just caught it wrong.
Because if he screwed along the back rail, you'd go into that yellow. You'd have a cut back on the black.
I'm guessing that's what he was trying to do.
You know, it'd be a missable shot, but it's one you'd expect to get.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it, really, that cutback, and the yellow was actually a nice stopper for it. So.
I think he just hit it all wrong. I don't.
Yeah.
There's no. I don't see why he's meant to go into the black there.
Cheeky
think-
little effort, that.
I'm not sure if he meant to, come off the other side of the yellow to get into the middle
Yeah.
pocket. But I mean, this game's back on now. I mean, I did call it, didn't I, at 5-0. I said, can't see Mick getting destroyed like that. It's just needed them couple of frames, hasn't it, for Mick to sort of get a feel for the match.
And to be fair to him, he's come back into the match without having any first chances, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Adam's had first chance in every frame, I think.
I mean, it's only going to get harder now for Adam when he's home.
Oh,
I don't know if that's
yeah.
rolled off or I'm assuming it has.
Doesn't look happy with it, that's for sure.
Just give Adam a chance. Maybe
Big
he could
chance,
treble
really.
this. I think he could treble this off the yellow.
Think,
The yellow's a big pocket, isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's what he's looking at. Got two options, hasn't he? He's got that treble or he's got the back double.
I think
Looks
the
like he's
treble's a
looking at
shot
the treble
because,
off
yeah,
the big, big pocket.
does
on the
make it a
yellow.
big pocket.
Just when it looked like the comeback was on the cards, you never know if he gets this 3-frame gap again.
I'd definitely not be shocked if he gets this. It's all about doubling it to the rail, correct, and then it's a bit wide. It's a bit
way
wide. Yeah.
wide, that, to be honest.
Yeah, a bit disappointed with that. I did fancy to at least get
Well,
near the pocket.
You'd expect to threaten it at least, wouldn't you? I mean, if that yellow one
sure
had been
Nick
there,
was
he'd have been
thinking-
getting it into the middle, I think.
I'm sure Mick was thinking he'd have got closer than that.
He's actually opened up Mick's bad ball there as well. Just got those two that are together now, aren't they? Just it's how close they are. It can be difficult to tell from here.
I think the way he's played it, if he'd have gone a little bit
Yeah,
further,
fancied he
I'm
could
assuming
get on
that
it.
went.
He's got a very easy snooker, but it'd be very risky as well, wouldn't he? Leaving the potential pot on the black. Again, I don't think he's on it.
Yeah, I think he's hit that pot a bit thick, hasn't he? He meant to come down the table a bit more central.
Not going well, this one. Making life difficult for himself here.
Well, I think he's going to have to either the plant. He might play the plant or the safety. I mean, the plants. He should get it, but I mean, it could be missed.
Yeah, definitely. It looks slightly tricky.
Oh, just about. You see Adam shaking his head there. He's thinking. He's thinking that
How's
should
that
have got
gone?
it. I mean, Adam. If I was in Adam's position, I'll be fearing the worst, to be honest.
Yeah, seeing the 5-0 lead disappear. Never good.
I mean, he was looking confident at the start of the match. I don't think it's because he's was thinking, oh, I'm playing Mick and, I don't want him to get back into it, but he's just missed a couple of chances and maybe that's knocked his confidence a little bit. You just know Mick's only going to step up from here. He's not going to back down, is he?
You played Mick in the was it the quarters or something of the Masters last year?
Last 16,
was it? Last
yeah.
16 of the Masters. What score did that end up?
186.
8-6.
Yeah.
30 seconds.
You play well in that one then, yeah. Did you take all your chances or was it a case of Mick wasn't quite
Yeah,
on
I did play well in it. Mick maybe missed a couple of chances, but to be honest, I didn't give him much of a chance to win the match. There was just one or two mistakes he made, and I just took my chances. And
Yeah.
I think the round before, I'd just scraped through a decider, and when that happens, you feel like you're already out of the tournament. So anything else is a bonus, and I was just happy just to play him, and I just turned up and I played really well.
Trying to find that form again tomorrow.
Yeah. Not like today.
Yeah, today you only let about 20 chances slip. Never mind two. I wasn't far behind you last night, though, so I can't say much. In fact, I think I was almost out of the arena before I'd even finished the match last night. I couldn't wait to get out of there.
That's a really nice break. You hit that well.
Yeah, he's far and away had the best of the breaks here, Adam, hasn't he? You know, this is into the 10th frame now, and he's had first chance 9 times, I think.
I think Mick will know that, and he'll be more than happy with his 5-4 at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a pretty nice chance from here, and he nice angle just to nudge this black out now. Just get this shot right, and then it's just that one ball on the rail near the middle that's the problem. Just not come out ideal, but
not bad though, because you can actually deal with his other problem ball now.
Yeah.
Can't you?
But he still needs to play a good positional shot on this one near the black.
Yeah, I'm just thinking if he can pop this into the left middle, a bit of left hand side, nudge it over the middle.
Yeah, if he does get this one over the middle, then I think he's stunned that a bit. He seemed to stun that shot a bit.
Is he on the one that's near the black now?
I think it's just a bit of a swerve. It's not going to give him any position.
He'd be really up for getting this one now. I mean, you don't want to let the 5-0 lead slip to 5 all, do you? It's
worrying time.
Yeah, it certainly is. Carl Sutton's just won 9-7 against Dave on the other match. Yeah, 2 teammates playing each other, 2 of your teammates.
Yeah, I mean they've played each other a few times, to be honest, in the World Championship last few years. I think the year that Dave got to the semis a few years ago, he beat Carl in the last 64.
Did he?
Yeah.
Carl had a good run in the Worlds, probably 3 years back now, was it something? With
yeah, he beat Mick in the quarters and
Phil in the
semis, yeah, and then lost to Chipperfield in the final.
Yeah.
And he was just on fire that day, wasn't he?
Yeah, it was.
That was back when they played in the 8-foot table, wasn't it? And
definite advantage that's Chipperfield playing on the
that
8-foot
table, didn't he?
Yeah.
His potting ability just suited that table so much, didn't it? I think last year was the first year they just carried on with the 7-foot table.
Yeah.
And we got rid of the 8-foot last year.
Which makes sense, you know, there's no need anymore to swap over to the 8-foot table, so...
It's not what anybody really practices on, is it? So...
No.
I mean, Adam's just made this a little tricky again, hasn't he? I mean...
Yeah, you'd have wanted to get on this red with one of the balls still on, probably the one over the middle ideally, wouldn't you? So you could have just sort of screwed out a little and then used that as your last ball to get on.
Either he's going to be leaving a thin cut into the corner here, or he just cannons his yellow, but he's still leaving a tricky black to the top.
He's played for the double, but he's left himself hampered.
Yeah, this is tough now. I mean, queuing over this ball is a tough shot. rush that, didn't he?
no,
Yeah.
that is
Really snatched at that shot.
Really, really unusual for Adam to rush a shot. He just never rushes a shot. You know, he'll be up and
Yeah.
down on the shot 7-8 times if he needs to be to make sure he's right.
And I'm sure Nick will realise that. I'm sure he'll pounce on that. I think you can tell that Adam's... I'm sure you can tell Adam's getting a little bit nervous now, maybe, from that shot, and he's going to know he's back in this match.
Single quarter-finalist on table 2, Carlo Singh India, Dylan wearing Northern.
Just opening up his bad yellow there and snookering Adam, and there's no easy pot on, so you can see why he's done it. You know, he's looking at the two angles to try and sort of cut it across into the middle. You know, always doable, but not easy by any means, is it?
Yeah, he'd have to hit this perfect, wouldn't he? But he can't hit it too hard either.
I mean, Mick's made sure he's not sent his yellow too close to that middle to make it a big pocket, because any closer, it'd definitely be helping Adam out.
Yeah, Adam's going to need to pop this black here, otherwise it should be frame over, shouldn't it? It's not far off.
It was a good effort, that, yeah. It was a good effort. Well, it looks like he's left him down on this one on the bottom left, and you'd fancy it that is 5-all.
It's crazy for a match to go 5-0 and then 5-all, isn't it?
And like we said before, Mick's not even really had a chance off the break yet, so if the breaks start going his way, he wouldn't back against him.
It's not really like Mick's had to do. He's not really been taking his first chances. It's just Adam's been missing his chances, and then he's just been taking the second chance on him.
Yeah, Mick's just been mopping up after it. Like we say, you know, to have 9 out of the 10 first chances and only end up as 5-all, you'd be a bit disappointed there. Cooney in the background there waiting for his quarter-finals.
Yeah, did he beat, was it 8-2?
He beat
against John Chapman.
8-2, yeah.
Referee on table 2, Mr. Thomas, goal from Southern.
Just John Moore having a chat with him.
Yeah. John played him last week actually on the tour. He had a good run last week, Dan. I think he got to the semi-finals of the tour and quarter-finals of the challenge.
Yeah. Is it a beer he's got there, or is he having a beer, Dom?
Yeah, looks like it. Yeah, he's not bothered. Yeah, long day, have a beer. To give him the benefit of the doubt and assume it's just a pint of water.
He just looks like it, doesn't he?
That was a much nicer break there from Mick.
Just about on a red, I think.
I think he's on that one to the left middle there.
Yeah. Looking at it now, it just looks like whether the black goes or not.
Yeah, it does look a bit tight, that, doesn't it? Looking at his face, it's probably not. But he's got those 2 yellows near it, and there we go. He could maybe just nudge into it. The two reds.
Yeah, all the reds in the open, aren't they? So it's just, if it doesn't go, it's just working out a way to get into it.
Actually, you probably wanted a bit more, because if you just got a bit more onto that, come out another foot or so, you could have screwed across into the black now and left yourself on the one up on the top left.
Yeah. Now I think the angle he's got is going to be flicking into that other red.
Yeah, which you wouldn't want to do ideally.
Oh, he's hit that well because he really had to get into that.
Yeah, just played it nice, hasn't he?
Thinking he's going to get on the one near the bag now. He's going to try and leave the white near the rail. Got a natural angle to run into the red on the rail. It's a bit pacey.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder whether he's just played for the rail. Well, to be honest, I'm not sure whether he'd
He
have gone
might,
into it
yeah.
either way, because they're playing that nice down the rails, and if you're playing confident, you don't really need to go into them, do you, on these tables? I think, you know, just stun this in now and just drop the one into the middle.
I mean, it's a little tricky queuing over that red though.
Yeah, you wouldn't. You'd wanted ideally to be dropping that red in first, and then playing the shot that he's just played, dropping this into the middle, and you're perfect on black. But it just made it a little trickier, being awkward queuing. And Nick looks like he's going to go into the lead for the first time, which, from 5-0 down, you'd be shocked to see that he got to 6-5 up.
Imagine Adam sat in his seat now, he'd be absolutely spewing, won't he?
Yeah, he won't be happy.
See Danny Davis sat in the crowd there watching. He's the last 2 years he's got to the last 64 and he's drew Mick in the last 64 both years.
I saw that he got him this morning, and it was at 8-2, was it? He lost this morning,
Yeah.
but I didn't realise
I
he'd
mean,
get
that's
both times.
just harsh, isn't it?
Yeah, that's unfortunate, that, definitely.
He's sat next to Josh Kane's dad, isn't he? I mean,
Yeah,
he's one of the nicest guys I know, to be honest.
yeah, he's a nice guy.
Nice guy to talk to. Loves the pool as well, he's always watching Josh.
Yeah. Quality player is Josh. Who took him out today? 'Cause he
It was
did win a few,
Cal
didn't he?
Sutton,
But-
Cal Sutton beat him easy,
yeah.
I think it was.
Yeah.
8-3, I think.
And I believe your brother Ryan Davis has got him tomorrow.
Yeah,
hasn't he, in the Masters.
Yeah, he's got Josh Kane in the Masters first round tomorrow.
the loose
Been
cannon.
winding him up about that.
It should be a good game, that one.
Yeah, he's put his he had an hour practice
Yeah.
last night for it.
A full 1 hour practice
Yeah.
for it. Yeah. For anybody who doesn't know, Ryan Davis is sort of a top snooker player, sort of
Sort
looking.
of like a top amateur. at the
Yeah,
moment,
top
you know.
amateur snooker player, looking to go pro eventually, and he was on TV earlier this year. Wasn't
Yeah,
he?
in
He
the
was-
shootout.
yeah. Yeah, he did well actually, didn't he? He won a few games in the shootout.
Yeah, he
and,
did very well, yeah.
For is he 16, 17?
He's just turned
Just turned
17.
17.
Yeah.
Was he 16 at the time that it was on?
Yeah,
that
he
was
was,
he?
yeah.
Yeah. 16-year-old going on TV and winning frames under those kind of conditions.
I mean, it was like a proper pool atmosphere, wasn't it? On that on the
It
shootout.
was, yeah, because you've got a real atmosphere there, everybody cheering
Yeah.
and what have you, and you've got a real quick shot clock on it. It's a nice format actually.
It is, yeah.
Is it something like 15 minutes? Is it max?
It's,
for the games, is it, or something?
10-minute frames it is,
10
yeah.
minutes, right.
And I mean, Adam's just dry broke here and just gone behind and dry broke's just what you want, isn't it?
Yeah. It's amazing
Seems
how
to be
often that
really
happens though,
confident,
really, isn't it? Yeah, it's that momentum swing, you know, when you're not taking your chances, the chances suddenly seem to fall to
Yeah.
your opponent, don't they? It's just always the way.
You could just tell the way Mick's walking around the table, he's feeling confident now.
Scores have disappeared temporarily, but it's 6-5 to Mick after being 5-0 down. And getting the first chance here, you know, a good shout of going 7-5 up.
I mean, when it was 5-0, the finish that Mick was taking out, it just looked like he was just, you know,
Well, I said it
give
looked
up
like,
sort of thing.
it looked like
just,
how I was playing last night, where you're just almost running around the table
Yeah,
and you're
just
not
sort
really
of-
sort of focusing, and he almost fell over on it because of that, didn't he?
Yeah.
And all of a sudden he gets a finish,
he's
takes
just
out
got
a
them
couple of
couple more
frames,
chances in the next frames, and
Yeah.
then he's just sort of thought he's back in it then.
And to be honest, once you've been ahead in a match and somebody gets back at you, it can be the most difficult thing
It
to
can,
win it.
yeah.
Then it's really difficult to
Even
get
the
your
easiest
head back
finishes,
into it.
they look like they're like
Yeah,
on a snooker table, don't they?
Yeah, everything just suddenly looks difficult.
It's just
Yeah.
a crazy game, innit? You would
Yeah.
never imagine this.
Yeah, looks very confident out there now, does Mick, doesn't it? And this will seem like a long way back for Adam Davis, even though it's only 4 frames that he needs. It'll seem like a mountain to climb. Seven in a row now for Mick. Is it Mick's break? Was that dry break from Adam that I think Mick just cleared off?
Yeah, it was, yeah, I think it's mixed break. So out of them 12 frames, how many has he had first chance in?
Well, it's just turned slightly because when they got to 5-all, Adam had the 9 chances out of the 10 frames, but I think at the last couple Mick's had it, so
Yeah.
he's had 3 first chances out of the 12. And he's 7-5 up. It's an impressive display, really, that.
Ooh, the white just got flicked out there, didn't it?
It really has turned for him here, hasn't it? That white looked destined to go in there, and just a slightest little flick just took it off target.
Something I won't get.
After your performance today, you don't deserve it.
No, no. The yellows look nice as well, don't they?
Yeah.
Just be looking to get onto this yellow at the bottom of the table pretty early, I think. Assuming the black doesn't go in the middle pocket.
Yeah. Yeah, if the black does go, then he could leave it as last
Yeah.
ball, really. It's one thing that the top players really excel at is just taking them out in the right order, really. It seems straightforward to do, but it often isn't.
Yeah, I think Mick seems to always go about it the right way, doesn't he?
Just make life so much easier for yourself. Yeah, you get some players who are known for the potting ability, and it's mainly because the position's horrendous and they take the wrong ball all the time, and they're all over the show with it.
I mean, especially when you watch Phil Harrison, he just makes the game look simple.
Yeah.
He never looks like he's doing anything spectacular or anything, but
Yeah.
always looks like an easy game when you watch him.
If you watched his mannerisms, you'd think he was out of position every shot.
Yeah, it's because literally he's like an inch out of position, and he's not happy because he wants to be perfect all the time, doesn't he?
Yeah, he strives for perfection there, doesn't he?
That's a nice shot from Mick.
It is. He'd left himself with a bit more angle than he would have liked, but he's played a superb shot. Well, I think if the chairs were on the other side and we could see Adam's face, I think it'd be head in hands at the minute, or towel over his head, wouldn't he? Must be wondering what's going on here.
Whoever's drawing him in the Masters tomorrow, probably got a bye.
Yeah. I think if they'd been a bookie on this and they'd been doing a bit of in-play betting, there'd have been some cracking odds on Mick there at 5-0 down. It's just one more frame required. Thing is with Adam, he is more than capable of bringing this back, but he just needs to get that frame on the board.
Yeah.
You know, I saw him last week against
He's
Phil
breaking
Harrison.
from the other side now, isn't he? I mean, he's only done one. Is it one dry break he's done? He's going from the other side.
But he's got one, a couple.
It's a brilliant break.
It is. Yeah, I saw him last week in a tour against Phil Harrison in maybe the last 16 of the quarters, and he was 6-4 down. He had a real battle, a real good safety game. Adam got it and then just cleared back to back off the breaks to take the match 7-6. You know, so he's not in much worse shape now, really, against Mick, especially with a great break like this now. But it's just the way the game's gone. It'll be difficult for him to take a finish out. You do need a finish that's quite easy like this, really, don't you, when you hit that sort of stage?
I mean, Mick's not over the match. He's not been breaking brilliant, has he? So
no, he's not been breaking well
you'd
at all.
fancy you'd get the shots and the frames to have the chance of winning. That's not great.
No, I'm surprised the way he's gone about that. I thought he was going to screw into that because that'd guarantee him being on the one over the pocket, and instead he's decided to come off the rail and.
But again, I mean, it's
slight risk doing that.
He's been playing the shots a bit faster in this as well. And he normally takes more time on it, doesn't he?
I mean, that black when he went for the double was the one that really stood out for me.
Yeah, when he was queuing over that ball.
I don't think I've ever seen him take a shot as quick as that.
I think his head's gone, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Do you reckon Mick would have took 8-5 from 5-0 down, or
yeah, just about.
With a chance to win?
There's a definite chance here. It's not a straightforward finish, but it's one that you wouldn't be surprised if he got. Has he gone just a little too far?
I think it goes.
I'm wondering if it does. He just had a little shake of his head when it landed there, so.
I mean, he's still got a nice safety shot if it doesn't go.
did, because obviously he's played it on the thick side, so he's chosen to just put that over the pocket instead.
Could have played that a little bit better. I mean, the chance Adam could have flicked this red and it might go in. I think he was playing to get that a little bit tighter.
Yeah.
And there it is, obviously in.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely, I don't know whether he didn't look at the shot enough or he just played it a bit lazy. But he definitely wanted that tighter. Yeah, Mick won't be happy with that.
There it is, the frame that it seemed like he'd never get for Adam. That's another one on the board, and it's 8-6.
It just seemed like a lazy shot from Mick. I mean,
He did a little.
there's no reason why that shouldn't have been a lot tighter than that.
And in all honesty, because he was on it, he could have really gone for that.
Yeah.
They fancied him to get that clearance if he went for those. I mean, he's got one near the rail and one on the rail, but you think if he gets on them, he's potting them realistically.
Yeah. That might just be the turning point Adam needs, you know. If he,
Well, especially because, like you said before, you know, the breaks by quite a way are favouring Adam.
Yeah.
You know, he is getting some really good breaks, and although Mick's had a couple of balls off the last two breaks, overall his breaks haven't been very good. You know, it's not unthinkable to think that over the next three frames, you know,
yeah.
Mick goes dry twice and Adam pops off his
Mick
next
will
one.
definitely have that in his head now after he should have won that frame.
Yeah, he's shaking his head there. He's not happy with that one.
Likes to get the crowd involved, doesn't he? You know, it's
It does a little bit. Oh, he gets the ball, but the black goes down.
you know the rule, don't you? Pop the black off the break, always dry after it.
Yeah.
That's the rule. So we've got a dry break from Mick coming up. Oh, black was going in again then. Doesn't look like he's on much though. Definitely a tough starter. Oh, he actually hit the other red first then and still piped that.
Yeah, he's been a bit fortunate there.
It'd have been open table as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but not easy these, are they now? Got two tricky reds. Got a shout out from Matty Evans there, loving the commentary. Don't know whether Matt's down for the Masters this time. I don't think he is, because I saw on Facebook earlier on. It looks like he's got something wrong with his arm. I don't know whether he's broken his arm or done something to it, but
I
don't look like he'd be playing much pool anywhere from the picture that I saw.
I've not seen it yet. it looked a bit like my arm today.
Yeah, it looked like you'd broken both your arms today.
Oh,
That was a nice shot.
it did look a bit rushed again. You know, he sort of got down and hit it, didn't he? Straight away.
I think he knew what he was doing there. I think he has.
Yeah.
He has gone for that. I mean, he's still got a lot of work to do here, hasn't he? He's got a potential
Don't know,
back double on this now.
Just fancy him to get this. If he gets the double, I fancy this yellow to be nudged out. He's got it.
Oh, what a
Tell you what. I
This
mean, the
could
last
be-
frame is he's come out of a snooker and potted a ball. And
Yeah.
this frame, same again, and then another good shot here. He's probably thinking his favourite now again.
It's just a bizarre game, this one,
Yeah,
isn't
it
it?
is,
The
isn't
way
it?
it's going. Yeah,
As long as
suddenly
he
you can
pots a slash yellow and black, he's going to be buzzing.
Well,
isn't
you
he?
can just see
I'm not sure.
the confidence changing him. You know, he's much happier. I think he wants
He's
to
a
go a
little
little
bit short on
further.
this
Yeah,
stuff.
he's just gonna have to, you know,
He
check
might have
it
to
a
go
little.
into the black here.
Yeah, he's definitely shorter than he would have liked. Oh, left himself a double.
He's unlucky to double kiss it, but he should have been on the yellow better
Yeah,
than
it should have been, definitely. It should have just been a drop.
It's still
in, bounce it
doubles,
off
but-
the back rail.
that. I think he's got to screw the white out the way here.
But you can see he's taking his time on this one,
Yeah.
whereas that other double that he had, he was just down and he just smashed it, didn't he?
He's normally a good double though, Adam.
Oh,
He's
here
got
it
it.
is.
He's got a little smile
there. Mick will definitely be shaking his head after that one.
I don't think Mick will be snooker him in again. Adam to Bright now could definitely be interesting if he gets a nice split here. He's got a ball. He's got a ball, but they're gone a bit.
It's
a bit scrappy.
one of the first messy breaks he's
Yeah.
had, really, hasn't he? I mean, so far his breaks have been superb, haven't
Yeah,
they?
they have, yeah. Yeah, I think we're definitely going to see a bit of tactical play in this one.
Yeah. think he's both of them have got a very good tactical game.
Yeah.
What do you fancy him to do here? Do you think he might thin this yellow along the rail
Yeah,
to
he
cover?
could just go for to cut it in and go into the yellow in the reds.
Just caught that a little thick there, hasn't he? I think he's just gone
Yeah.
to just sort of like leave him up against that yellow.
He's still he's sort of letting Mick go into these, and he's going to have to hit a cushion, so he's probably going to be opening this cluster up now. We've got Dylan Leary on the other table there in the quarters. Who's he playing?
That's a good question. Actually, let me have a quick look now. I would have thought it can't be Rob. I mean, Rob's so Partab Singh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Rob plays Dom Kuna. Yeah, Partab Singh and Dylan. I mean, Partab's had a great run there, and he get into the quarters, and looks like he's playing well. But Dylan's just
a
playing
different,
so well.
different animal at the
Yeah.
moment, isn't he?
Yeah, you can't see past him winning really there. Well, like we say, it is a battle of the senior players, so you never know.
Mick's just put one of his reds on the rail, now, hasn't he?
Adam manages to get it back to 8. Oh yeah, this is it's just a strange game,
Yeah.
this one, because from 5-0 you're thinking Mick's pretty much out of it, and then
Yeah.
all of a sudden it should be 9-5 to Mick. It's just, he's played a bit of a loose safety shot, and before you know it, 8-7 and Adam's at the table.
Just shows, you can't afford to make any mistakes. That mistake can
Yeah.
not only cost you that frame, but the frame or two after it as well, can't it?
Look happy there, Adam. He's just come that little bit further than he would have liked. Just wanted a bit more angle.
I think he's looking to run down, maybe to leave the double on the yellow in the middle of the table. Yeah, I think he's going to leave the double with an angle to go into the yellow and the red, I think.
Yeah. I was just chatting to him between frames then, and he said he was very disappointed with the shot that he rushed the double. He said he thinks maybe he should have actually just played into I think it was the red that was next to his last ball, and left the black long to the top pocket.
Yeah.
But instead he decided to screw across for the double, left himself awkward, and then just rushed it a little.
I think the frame's riding on the shot now, whether he makes a shot or not.
You think he's played for the cut to go into the black and leave himself straight on that one into the middle?
It's a tough shot, that. Oh, that's a nice shot.
Oh, yeah, he's played it
That's a
well
really
there,
nice
yeah,
shot.
he used that red as a stopper.
I think that's what he wanted to be the shot before.
Yeah.
To be honest, I didn't see that shot then. He's just played. I'm assuming he's going to double this, and I'm guessing that yellow doesn't go. It's near the red. Oh no, he's looking for the cut.
Yeah, well, I think that ball goes. That's why I was thinking about going into the black, because it leaves him straight on it. But if he cuts it, he goes into him. It's just you trust into a bit of luck, and especially whilst the black isn't fully open.
I think if he goes into the red, he's going to nudge the yellow out, and the white will come back across the table.
So that's.
I think he'll take that.
Yeah.
Could have been worse.
Well, it could have been a lot worse.
He's
Yeah,
got a nice angle
definitely,
now to go into the black. It's just on the pot, I think.
Yeah,
As long as
kinda,
he just needs to make sure he cannons into the black now.
yeah, you kind of almost want to thin the red and go sort of fullish into the black then, don't you? You know, it'd be perfect.
That's why he didn't want to catch the red.
Yeah, he a thin contact on the red, and you kind of hit into the black or just straight into the black.
I
But
think it's because he didn't want to put too much side on the shot, because
Yeah.
he was going to make the pot a lot harder on it.
well, after all these efforts of going back into it, it's all going to rely on a bit of luck here, really.
I mean, he's already come out with 2 snookers in the last 2 frames, you know.
Two snookers and
Dink
pot,
this off the side rail now.
3 snookers and pot. I think Mick might be walking off maybe to the toilet after that.
30 seconds.
I do, to be honest, I fancy him to get close to this,
Yeah.
because the white's coming back pretty much the same line off the cushion, innit? Just wants to hit the black about quarter ball.
It's just it's too thick there.
He's going to go for the finish though. Still not ploppins, is it?
Yeah, I mean the black's actually landing quite a nice place for Adam, really, aren't they? You know, centre of the table. You know, Mick struggling to tuck up, really. So he's going to look at doing it first shot, but then, you know, he's done that a couple of times. It's
Yeah,
not
he's-
panned out very well for him. So will he have that in mind? Would you rather just have a go at him? Because I think going back to when he was 8-5 up, I think if he goes for them, he takes them out and he wins
Yeah.
9-5. So, you know, will he have that in mind?
He looks like he's wanting to have a go anyway. I don't think he's looked at the
And
snooker.
this is a tougher chance than what he had
Yeah.
at that stage. Wow.
Wow. He's just totally forgot about the pot there, hasn't he?
I'm not sure I've ever
He's
seen.
thinking that much about where he wanted the
Yeah.
white. Wow.
You see people do that. You don't normally see Mick do that.
No.
Yeah, that's
That's sort of the things that you just you'll never see him do, but
yeah, that's pretty rare, that one.
it's is it Adam to break decider? I think it is.
No, I think it's
Is
Mick.
it?
Yeah, it's Mick to break. Because the only sort of chance he had off the break was his first throw.
To be honest, I'm just going to call it a break and dish now. It's just
I mean, I'm fairly gobsmacked at that miss, to be honest. It's just not Mick, really, is it, to miss one of those, or any top player? You know, you just
if you're
shouldn't
just
do
that
it.
much thinking about the
That much-
finish and
well, yeah,
where he
that-
wants the white. And,
Realistically, he's probably.
I mean, everybody's
3 or
done
4
it,
shots
but,
ahead
yeah.
there.
yeah, everybody does it, but you just don't see that, do you?
It's certainly been an interesting match.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
no doubt about that. What can Mick do now? 8 all.
It's guaranteed
Can he
to
get
hit
a
these
ball?
well.
Well, I'm going to say he's caught that very, very well. Very well. And look at those reds.
He was just guaranteed a good break though, wasn't he? You know, it's just what he does.
What? Could you ask for a better split than that at
Yeah.
this stage? I don't know whether he could see enough of the other two that are together, whether he could see enough of that one to take it long straight
I
off.
don't think so. I think
That
the
would
one
have been
nearest to the
ideal
middle,
shot, but
the one nearest to the middle goes in, I think.
yeah.
Ooh. I was just gonna say this is the shot now. He had to get that one right, and then it was easy, but
It's not his best shot. Like, it's not bad.
just didn't
but it's
really.
not,
With all the check side, it just didn't really come off the rail, did it?
I mean, ideally, I would have thought he'd been wanting to be on the two together.
Yeah,
Or-
I think he meant to go that
Yeah.
far up, but it's just not hit it. Might have to just play a little delicate cannon here.
Such a good break. You know, you really don't want to be making a mistake on this one.
There's a nice crowd coming as well. I'm guessing people have heard it's coming to this side, and he flicks the black there, it's in, isn't it? This is a delicate shot as well. I mean, he wanted to screw back to leave the one in the middle, but you can sort of quit in this shot, you know, where you might end up behind the yellows, or you can overhit it. You go too far.
Yeah.
You've got to cue this one well.
Could
Yeah,
play that
just
much
about.
better, really.
You might just have to put a little bit of right hand side on this just to make sure he cannons the red towards that pocket. This is a shot now.
I think he's playing off the other one. Yeah, he's playing off the other ball.
Yeah.
So,
And he's left a natural angle now. Come round off two rails, just straightforward now, isn't it? It always seems to be Mick that just like scrapes these matches,
just
doesn't it?
gets that chance that he needs. And I mean, he's been breaking so bad all match, and then all of a sudden he gets the dream break in the decider.
Adam, even though, well, he was 5-0 up, so he's going to be spewing in.
Well, there you have it. Mikkel wins 9-8 and he's through to the semi-finals, which actually continue next week. Don't they? Got quite
Yeah.
a break now. There's a bit of a
Next
break
Thursday, is
for
it?
all the team events. So Mick will be back with us next week. Adam, unfortunately, after being 5-0 up, has lost 9-8 and